Mr. Mufareh, hello. Thank you for taking the time out to come on. And you came perfect time because everything's perfect and I'm passive. It's all yours, Mr. Mufareh.
Thank you so much. I am so happy to join you alongside with my partner, Mr. Kamal. We are happy. We had to cut off a meeting a little short than we expected because we thought we should stop by and say hello. Finally, we get invited to something, or somebody cares to hear us. But just a couple of things. I think, usually you do a good job, more than good, perfect job, and you address all what's needed to be addressed. Uh, we probably don't have time to go backward. What we could do is turn the 360 to 720, which is a week ahead. uh, Pretty much within a week. Let me take a look at the calendar. So the 29th is next Wednesday, the 28th, I believe. So let's put it this way. Tentatively, we are on track to have the new release of OConnect by the end of next week to go live. It's a whole new design. Uh, all features, everything is debugged, everything is stabilized, scalable, definitely going ready for the masses. Okay, you're gonna love it. We also did build a few AI features that are done by experts when it comes to AI. Okay. I feel confident to share with you the following. We are having really, really good level of the virtual background, video background, and also translation. That is probably a new level. There is absolutely zero lag when the speaker speaks on screen. You by default it comes in by the same language. If you choose a closed caption, some people want to read as well. Okay, this could work well for the impaired individuals or the deaf community. Perhaps they could read, or they could select a different language. And meanwhile, we have another department. Something good comes from the UK. We have people in the UK working on the translation, the sign language. I believe there are 300 languages. Some people know, maybe Lynn Nakamoto and some of our sign language more knowledgeable. I don't know if they're experts. We have a few. We're fortunate to have few in OnPassive. They know that there are 300 or more different sign languages, based on the country. But there is a universal one that most of them understand, which is good. Okay. Um, and that is somebody is leading that. We are also hopeful we're approaching a good level in that production. And there are a few fun features in that. There's another feature that has been already done and is live. It will show up next week, when we go live with the new release, which is that's going to work really good with Academy, with training, with teaching, virtual learning. Uh, have you ever been in a session where you're going to request a copy of the presentation or a certain file or document? Business people may be in a meeting with their lawyers, accountants, and then they want to exchange some files, documents. Send that by email or upload it to a certain website. We have something new in OConnect. We call it OShare, or share file. Okay. And simply you upload any file and you can allow all speakers or everyone to download it at a click of a button. You don't have to go to an email. You don't have to go to a hosting platform. It's all in one. So we believe that uh, it's a done deal. Not only that, it's I think we nailed it. Now we can brag about OConnect that we've added something new to the market that will revolutionize the video conferencing industry totally. Plus, more features are coming. Definitely AI is kicking it. I am proud to announce uh, several additions. They hold engineering degrees and PhD in IT and AI. Uh, we are overwhelmed by how optimistic we are, how hopeful we are, how confident we are about uh, introducing even more values to our customers and our users. This is really getting warm, getting interesting. As much as we had, uh, challenges, or we had probably a few setbacks, whether health issues or the loss of our great partners and founding members and uh, customers. It's been a couple of rough weeks, I would say. Uh, Mr. Handsome also was hospitalized. He did it for fun, but uh, just to get more love. I know your method. And yeah, but aside from that, on the business side, we're very, very excited about what's coming and what's happening. Also, we have been certified by a few major technology sources and manufacturers. I can announce a couple, but there are a few that has been done. So OnPassive already certified by Cisco. I think our tech pros understand how important is that. That's already done. You couldn't be certified unless you should look up that. Of course, Comp TIA as well. They probably will do a better job to break that down to you. The Tech Pros, those are two certificates in hands. There are about three pending for approval, finalizations, but they are coming, and some of you will recognize uh, those, or some will probably would do a little research and understand how powerful they are, what they mean to us as an IT company. But I can tell you, I'm sure many of you understand Cisco, what it means, and to get certified as a website, as an application, that's a great step. So congratulations on that. Uh, we also have somewhat a breakthrough in terms of uh, blockchain technology. Not going to get into technical details on that, but we were earlier with our CTO, Mr. Naveen Kumar, and we invited him to actually come here. He said he's working on something. If things go well, by next week, if you allow him to come in on Passive 360 or 720, that he would be happy to share some of the upcoming AI and blockchain technologies that we are eager to share with the market. But he's busy. He's still at the office, and he want to make sure that what can be shared is not going to be taken against us from the market. Okay, we made some mistakes in the past. We learned from those. Mr. Kamal, do you like to share anything about any of the topics we discussed today or yesterday or every day?
Boss, I shared
You
to
can,
you one video.
I want you to share that. Yeah, I wanted to share that event. Okay, so Mr. Kamal, take it
No,
away.
you can't say it, boss.
I insist you should share that. It's an upcoming event.
Yes, boss, you can say it.
One of you better share it because I'm getting goosebumps. Any, meeny,
No,
miny,
this is some surprises, but we can share it. We can announce it about it.
Okay. So don't be scared, okay? Some should be, but there is a World Police Summit coming up in Dubai, March the 5th to the 7th, very close, 2 weeks from now. And OnPassive is the host and the sponsor for that, alongside with partners with Dubai Police and connection with some other international departments. I'm going to leave it at that. So OnPassive is chosen and the most qualified to take care of that, and some other national libraries and archives also chose OnPassive to take care of their technology and system. For some countries, you know how delicate is that topic when it comes to some major documents and archives and etc. So we just have more partnerships, and some like this. They're definitely on our side. They do a lot of vetting. They do a lot of investigations and scrutiny to make sure that we are the best option that they have among the entire world that will take care of that event and future event and take care of their um, media system. We're delighted to be the one. So it is official. We will be sharing with you more information. So there's a big chance that you're in a country that we have relationship with the law enforcement and with the police system in your country. Obviously, UAE and Dubai police is the primary one, but also across the globe. That's a big deal. We're honored. We're obviously overwhelmed and somewhat surprised because they're bigger players in the market ahead of us in the game. How could you stand out? And we did ask that question. I'm curious. I'm going to say that publicly. They said, we've seen your work. Okay. We've seen your work, and we see the direction you're headed to, and they understand, you know, we're positioned in a way to dominate the market. Yeah.
It is actually big summit, boss. It is annual summit. It's Dubai Police is making this summit every year, inviting all international polices. So we'll find New York police, we'll find the Interpol,
Good cops,
we'll find
bad cops, all of them are coming.
all the cops there. And it is 3 days event here. Was at the end was a celebration of gala dinner. So OnPassive is the media partner there, and we have really working very hard to have this. Our team is working from even before 2-3 weeks, working closely with Dubai Police for all the arrangements there.
Lots of
You will
preparation.
you will find our logo with them, inshallah. This is a big deal, and before like 2 weeks, I had a meeting there in Dubai Police Headquarters with Dr. Susan and discuss about this with the generals and the big officers about this issue. So guys, we have to be proud of OnPassive and more and more and come, more and more and come.
What struck me the most, beside what Mr. Kamal added, that they're not just accepting us, even beyond is like, how can we serve you back? This is exact words from the head of the police telling OnPassive. How could we serve you back? Gonna leave it at that. Okay, so I'm gonna share last story with you. I know you've been here, you've heard the good stuff. We're just filling in the blank here. Now, here's the big deal. All right. Well, not the big deal. Here's the sweet part of today's conversation. I'm gonna tell you a little story. I was only 14 many years ago. Okay. And I got a scholarship to choose one of 3 destinations. There was computer camps. I'm going to say exact year. That was 1987. Computer, it's a summer camp throughout the summer break in school. I probably was on the 8th or 9th grade. And I was, offered a scholarship to go. The camps are either in Paris, London, or Cairo, Egypt. I chose the last one. And I went there. Uh, I'm passionate. I did well in school. They treated me for that. We stayed at a resort near the pyramids of Giza, the famous world wonder. And I had a new experience in my life. I was a little boy, obviously, many years ago. And I was introduced to a whole new world to me. I'm passionate about technology, all that. It was 1987. You didn't have the technology we have right now. It was uh, not black and white. It was uh, green and black. Old Macintosh. So look for Macintosh 1987, how they looked. That's exactly my first exposure with computers. I was mesmerized by the instructors and the trainers. How could they already graduate from universities holding computer science degrees and training us kids, from I think middle school and high school. And then it was overwhelming to me. It was a lot to take in because this is a whole new world to me. But I was more like driven by how these people know so much. Like, wow, one day if I would know a little bit of what they're telling us now, that would be interesting. I didn't get much of it, but I got at least triggered, and I got the drive. This is an industry I would love to know, man. And we didn't know much with computers back then. It's like to draw a star, no graphic, no images, no videos, little functions about math calculation and figure things out. It blew my mind. Some were new graduates teaching us, so they just graduated like in 1986, a year they've been teaching, and I was still like really struck by how much they know about computers and how far I'm already when this is like a new thing. That's how fast computers are. So I go back home and I meet my uncle taking me home, all right, after my return, okay. And I was greeted by news that I had a new brother. Yes. Same day I returned, my mom had a baby. That's my youngest brother. You could do the math. How old is he now? He got kids. Okay. So, but that's not the news. The news now, not about my brother, is about the instructors. Years passed. Some of them gone their way. They got master's degree in California State University, in some major educational institutions in the UK. And they traveled the world, okay, in different careers and different, more knowledge, more expertise on the IT, all of that. I got a chance to reconnect with them uh, in a company called OnPassive. They are my instructors many years ago, 30 plus years ago, and now they look different, less hair, more great hair, more glasses, a little bit worn out. That's what some years put on you. So they're heading a specific doctor. He's an expert, definitely in AI. He's heading a new department in OnPassive. We're delighted that we have him with us. I'm still taking that in. It's big for me, it's hard to believe. Now, I don't have pictures. I might have to look, I'm still confirming, but we connected as we were like in a room yesterday. Well, when we connected recently. But the biggest news from all of that, that's not probably relevant to you. It's big deal to me in my life, okay? My teachers now PhDs leading a department in our company. Thank you, God. Why? Because they're intelligent, they're capable of things, they're fast, and they are seeing something in OnPassive. Why would they come and leave what they're doing? Again, they're not looking for jobs. They see something you don't see probably. And not that you're not getting it, but we're unable to share with you. But we're sharing with other people, and they find out and they choose to make a transition in their life. That's a big deal. The biggest part about this professor, he's been teaching for a while across the globe, lots of degrees, lots of certificates, okay, accreditation in many, many fields in the IT sector. And he was able to build a network of 4,000 experts. Many are PhDs, hand selected. He considered himself difficult to work with because he's very strict. He has high standards just like us. And if you he puts a lot of pressure on his people. If you stay connected with him, you pass all the tests and all the pressure. 4,000 people are the juice of many, many thousands in his career. They are pretty much all over the place, many countries. Many are PhDs or engineers. Many are already in OnPassive, and the rest to come and follow. There's nothing we cannot accomplish in OnPassive. There's nothing that is too big, too small for us. If it's good for you, we're going to make it. Chances we are already working on it. We are proud of what we're doing. I'm personally beyond proud of what we're doing. For us to attract the global world police, departments and law enforcement to be the annual partners to that. We are really delighted. I don't have a dog here for sure. Okay. What did you do? You killed it? You don't do that. Okay. I'm going to leave it at that, but you can have a clue of what's happening behind the scene. Thanks to our team, they're working tirelessly on that. Yeah, there are some challenges. We still wrestle with those. That's a part of life, but we are winning, and we continue to set records in many directions. I hope we were able to add a little light to your day. We see you probably next week. Who knows? And thank you, Mr. Kamal, for allowing me to come here because I was supposed to be somewhere else. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And by no means, we're not threatening you that we got police, all of that. If you're not doing anything wrong, you should be okay.
A disclosure. I got to do a disclosure.
Guys, this is, I believe, giving you, as boss said, a clue. If we are arranging a big event with Dubai Police, and it is International World Summit for all police. So this giving you a clue about how credible, OnPassive, and solid all over the world. Because we are not playing with the police, and you are not playing with us. So this is giving you a give for all our lover, whatever, in positive or in non-positive way, a clear message where we are. And guys, believe me, it's more and more will come, inshallah.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Wow, thank you.
Guys.
I couldn't sleep before. This doesn't help a lot.
Yeah. All right, so let's recap. Okay, for now, we already told you we got some certificates in hand, including Cisco, CompTIA, and they will explain those to you. A couple more will be announced and posted on our website as certified in those areas. We already told you about a bigger one previously, which is ICANN accreditation. It's no secret. We told you about my unique story, not about my brother, but about my teacher many years ago, and how it's a small world and history circles back in such a beautiful way. If you are focused, if you are working hard, good things are going to happen in your life. This event is definitely, I would think we are, it's a big treat to all of us, okay? You're doing everything right, at least with a beautiful intention, if the law enforcement of the world chooses you to do their business and deal with their data. Plus the other archives we talked about, major, breakthrough, I would say, in blockchain technology, more AI inventions, hopefully could be shared with you through our CTO and others in the coming days. Guys, we're overwhelmed. I think that's the word I want to finish it with. We're overwhelmed with what's happening. I hope you get a glimpse of it, but time will come and we'll share with you. Get ready for a beautiful OConnect release, and after that, you know what's coming, okay? Everything is behind it. Pull that trigger, explosion. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
We're going to break the internet. In a good way. In a good way, okay?
Yeah, we always have to say that, yeah.
There you go.
Let's do it. Have a good one. Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you
very much.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
Ash.
Good.
Thank you, Mohammed.